Hello everyone. Now this video will show you the Dolphin data recovery solutions for the Western Digital hard drives with head failure. Head failure is one very common failure for the Western Digital data recovery cases. Now let's check what are the data recovery solutions available within the Dolphin data recovery hardware tools to fix the hard drives with head failure. Now we can check these data recovery solutions. We can check from the DFLWD HDD firmware repair tool and get these kind of solutions. First one, we can check the heads read and write test. Now let's go to the DFLWD hard drive firmware repair tool. The very first one, we can go to the firmware operations. There is one function called test, head read write test. Now this drive has two heads, and we can try to click OK to test both heads. Now we can see that both heads can read and write successfully. So this is head read and write test. But please note, this test is just to test the firmware error, cannot test the data error. To test the data error, users can go to the bad sector scan and try to scan different range of LBA. For example, this is the starting LBA, and if we wish to test the middle part of the LBA range, we can try this one, half of the LBA to test. Okay, so they are okay and have just a few bad sectors. And users can also test the same length of LBA. Now this is ending part of the LBA, we can try to test. So this means the data error is okay, just to have few bad sectors. And this one is to test the firmware error. So they can read and write. Okay, second, we can go to common. Now for the Western Digital hard drives with weak heads or with head failure, we can try to use the head map editing in RAM. Now we can see there are two heads, so we can try to edit the head map in RAM. For example, if the head 0 is weak or corrupted, users can try to change to 1 and click OK. And next we can try to check the other data recovery solutions for the Western Digital hard drives with head failure. Head map here is to edit the head map in ROM. But for Western Digital, for data recovery, users cannot turn off the head within the ROM. If users turn off the head within the ROM, the hard drive, the patient hard drive may click or may not spin sometimes. So this one, anyway, users can use this method to test which head is bad. For example, if we turn off head 1 and the clinking WD drive stop clinking, so that means head 1 is corrupted. If we untick head 0 and the clinking drive stop clinking, that means the head 0 is damaged. So we can turn off the head one by one to find out which head is corrupted. So this one can be used for head testing, but for data recovery, users cannot turn off the head here. Okay, next we can see there is one menu called Module 47 Regeneration. And this one is just used to regenerate the Module 47 with new adaptives. Because Module 47 contains the head adaptive data, and sometimes this may cause problem. So we can use this one to generate the Module 47 and write this Module 47. And here is one function called head adaptive data. This one is used to edit the Mr. Jog's value. For some new drives, the Mr. Jog's value are not available, but this one is not important for some new drives. We just need to pay attention to the preamplifier parameters, and this one are very important. We can see this Western Digital drive has two heads, so we can see there are two preamplifier parameters available to edit. Now we can edit this one. Sometimes when we try to swap the heads and we put the dollar head to the pension drive, and then we can put the dollar preamplifier parameters from the dollar and to this one. This is pension. Then we need to edit this one to the dollar parameters. Okay? So this one is also very helpful. Now we can check the other one. Adjust adaptive parameters. And this one is new and also very important. This is one new function. And if users wish to learn the details on how to adjust the adaptive parameters, this is to adjust the head temperature and head flying height. Users can go to the Dolphin official website and go to the news and events. And there is one article especially for this new function, and there is also video on this one. Now let's find this article. So this is the article we can see here. So users can read this article to learn about these unique data recovery solutions for the Western Digital hard drives with weak heads. And let's check. And for some Western Digital hard drives, besides these kind of unique hard drive data recovery solutions for the weak heads, and sometimes if the heads are totally damaged, then users need to swap the heads within the clean room. And users can go to the hard drive head tools factory here, and users can use the Western Digital hard drive head replacement tool here. And also this one, this is a Western Digital hard drive head swap tool. So users can use this one to swap the heads, and then users can connect the pension drive after the head swap to use DFO Western Digital firmware repair tool to diagnose the pension drive further. So for the Western Digital hard drives with head failure, users can get very powerful and helpful data recovery solutions to get the physical drive failure fixed and finally get